bug. What's going on, YouTube? Coffee. Coffee. It's Sunday. And I actually have a day off this week. Next week I will be working 6 days a week. Where's those keys? Keys, right there. Got a little bit of work to do to the motorcycle. Hadn't ridden it in a week or so. I've got it torn apart. Well, not really torn apart. Need to get the lights hooked up. I've got them installed. Didn't do a video on it. Sorry about that. Took it to the dealership and had them do a recall on it. The engine management computer was recalled. They did that, and then when they put it back together, they did not set the clock properly, which no big deal, but they ran the wiring some funky kind of way. So I need to figure that out. And I've got what is called a Servo Buddy to install on it to eliminate the exhaust servo. You're going to need a 10mm socket for these bolts here and back here. 10mm socket will be to remove this cover as well, and you're going to need an open end wrench, 10mm, to undo these that hold the cable in. That's if you were planning on removing the servo altogether. So I also need a 4mm Allen wrench to take off the cover to access the plug right there. After the bolts for the cover are removed, there is a clip right here that needs to be removed. This is a snap-on trim tool, and you just put it right in between there and unplug that. There's another clip down here at the bottom, and you will need a flathead screwdriver for that. And just get in here and pry that clip out, and you should be able to pull the trim loose to be able to get to the connector for the Servo Buddy. So this is the connector that needs to be undone. Now that the servo is disconnected, I can go ahead and plug in the Servo Buddy. Tuck that up out of the way and zip tie it down so it's not rattling around. So let's crank it up. Pull in the clutch. The TC, the traction control, and the ABS light are on because I haven't moved the bike. Those go off when the bike is moved forward when you're rolling it. But I'm not seeing any other warning lights on there, so go ahead and shut that off. So I'm going to use a 10mm and loosen these up. Take the cover off. Save the parts. 10mm to loosen the adjustment for the cables. Take the cutters and cut the zip tie that holds the oxygen sensor to the cables. There's nothing else. Now what I'll do is remove these bolts that hold the servo on. With removing these cables, just by removing this nut that holds the cables in place, you undo that. Should be able to take this off and then take the cables loose. Like so. And with the servo undone at the top, just a matter of fishing these cables up through. Past the brake master cylinder, there's one. And there's two. So they got that out. Now the wire for the servo needs to come out. Now I've got all that space up in there and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Bike should go a whole lot faster without all that weight. Alright, Servo Buddy through wickedracing.com. It was $56.95 and they have it on their website for $59.95. I saved $3 by going through Amazon. Give them a holler if you're looking to do this. If you're new here, I appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. Do me a favor, hit that little red subscribe button over there in the corner and check out these videos. Give me a like, thumbs up or thumbs down, and I'll talk to you all later. I'll give you a ride report.